I'm friends with all of the people who are doing the election fraud analysis stuff. I've looked at it. I don't understand it. But what we've seen is so the 2000 Mules movie, people want to say, oh, that was garbage, that was whatever. And there's countless hours and hours and hours and hours of video proof, of video evidence of people ballot stuffing.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be legal. It's wrong, it's
Yeah.
immoral, but it was happening.
Young conservatives always seem like kids dressed up as adults, like they're trying to cosplay like they're grown. You know, like from the Little Rascals when, one person's standing on the other's shoulder and there's like three kids in a big old trench coat and they're walking around like, is that your daddy's suit, man? I don't know. But either way, y'all need to go to a menswear store and buy some tighter fitted suits.
Any amount of voter fraud should be looked into and should be squashed. That's not okay. But the problem is Donald Trump took 62 cases to different courts around the country. Every single case was rejected. He didn't win one. Does that ever scare you or make you think?
The reason why those cases were rejected is they didn't even get looked at. The courts refused to look at them based on standing, but they didn't even know what the standing was because they didn't look at it.
And I guess my main concern with this, with the idea that Trump single-handedly spurred economic growth, is that if you look at any single economic indicator, all of the charts like unemployment, all of them stay the exact same from Obama's presidency to Trump's. It stays on the exact same trajectory. So I feel like the argument could be made that Trump's policies were just a continuation of Obama's policies. Because you can't point to any specific, and that's fine, I'm not going to press you on like a specific thing, but there's no specific policies basically that he put into place other than these massive tax cuts.
And of course, there's a reason why MAGA is so keen to up the voting age.
Raise the voting age in this country from 18 to 25.
Listen, at the end of the day, I may have a bit of a different point of view on this. I don't look at things like the Democrats need to do this and the Democrats need to do that. Sure, there's room for improvement. We need to step up. We need to get our people in office if we're not satisfied. That's what Gen Z, Gen Y, Gen X, all of us need to do. We're all really bunched up into the same economic set of problems. And at the end of the day, just sitting here begging the Democrats to do this and do that really ain't going to work when we know that they're getting so much corporate money. So if we want to see change, we have to get our own people in office. And most importantly, like I always talk about, we have to get more involved in local elections. We can't just sit around with our hands out asking for help. Even if this is outside of the political system, that's not how you get things done in life. Asking for people to give you things does not get things done. You got to stand up and you got to do what you need to do for yourself. So that's my outlook on it. Look, 2024, Biden versus Trump. It's actually rather boring. 2028, that's when we're going to have an opportunity to get entirely new people into the federal government. We got an opportunity for that, obviously, with House and Senate elections coming up in 2024. But look, listen, what we need to do is put the responsibility back into our own hands. That's really what needs to happen.